Thieves now targeting the Grove Business District. At least 5 businesses hit overnight on Manchester, and now owners are left picking up the pieces. First Alert 4's Shoshana Stahl talked to some of those owners and has surveillance footage showing how quickly it all happened.
Here at Serendipity Ice Cream Shop, you can see a boarded up door, but that's an all too familiar sight here on Manchester in the Grove. Another business just 1 block away dealing with a break-in overnight. And this direction on Manchester, 2 other businesses broken into.
They're just punks looking for some extra cash. They suck.
Annoying and irritating. That's how Becky Jacobs is describing the wake-up call she got Monday morning after someone broke into her ice cream store Serendipity just before 4:20 a.m. Jacobs shared this surveillance footage with First Alert 4 after the thieves used a tool to shatter the glass.
2 people came in, 2 people stood outside. They walked over to my cash register. Saw that my staff did exactly as they're taught, which is to take the money out of the drawer and leave the drawer open. So they walked over there, saw the drawer was open and empty, slammed it shut angrily, and walked out.
And just a block away on Manchester, Creole with a splash of soul owner Rhonda Walker dealing with the aftermath of the thieves taking both of her cash registers. You can see where they tried to use the tool to break the glass on her front door before Walker says they threw a patio chair through the window to get inside.
It's really unfortunate that any business has to be impacted and affected this way.
Walker says between the window repair, new registers, and new printers, it's going to cost around $4,000.
We work very hard for what we have and what we do. And it not only affects us, it affects the community, it affects, the whole environment in general. And we need nice places to go and relax and feel safe.
To help lighten the load, Alderman Michael Browning says the Community Improvement District in the Grove has contingency funds to help with at least some, if not all, of the costs to repair the windows and doors at these businesses.
I don't think that the Grove is not a success story because of incidents like these. It happens, but it's a bump in the road on the way to a brighter future.
There is an extensive camera network throughout the Grove showing footage like this of the thieves on the street.
In every neighborhood, there's always going to be somebody who's going to spoil the fun for the rest of us. But we're not going to let them spoil our fun. We're still going to have fun.
The business owners we spoke to say they're still encouraging people to come to the Grove, shop local, and support these businesses during this time. In the Grove, Shoshana Stahl, First Alert 4.
And First Alert 4 also confirming at least 5 more businesses were broken into overnight in the Clayton-Tam neighborhood, The Hill, and Lindenwood Park. In those, cash registers were also stolen. Right now, police don't know whether it was the same suspects responsible.
It's really sad.